Hey guys, we're back with Wyatt's Tractor Sales for another video. We're here today at Berger, Missouri. We're headed to Schneider Auctioneers once again. We'll be talking with Lucas Schneider, getting a preview of his fall online equipment auction, and we'll be taking a look at their equipment. We did kind of get a rainy, windy day, so I hope this video still turns out all right for you. But we will go ahead and look at their equipment. They've got International, Massey, John Deere, several tractors and collector tractors on this auction. Hope that you guys will enjoy this video. If you guys find anything in this video that you really like and would like to have, go check it out at SchneiderAuctioneers.com. I'll go ahead and put that in the description down below. This auction is actually, the bidding is opening today. It'll be through October 14th through November 6th. So you don't want to miss these pieces. Make sure to go check out SchneiderAuctioneers.com.
Watch the field behind the plow turn to straight dark rows. Feel the trickle in your clothes, blow the dust cakes from your nose. Hear the tractor's steady roar. No, you can't stop now, with a quarter section more or less to go.
Alright guys, we're here with Schneider Auctioneers. We're going to preview their fall equipment auction today. We're here with Lucas Schneider, and he's going to take us through a little preview of some of his equipment.
Good to be back with you again, Wyatt. Appreciate you coming up and doing another video with us. We've got another good lineup, about just short of 670 pieces. One of our bigger fall auctions, especially since we only took items for 4 weeks this time. We usually take items for 8 weeks, we only did for 4, so we still came up with a good selection of stuff. I do want to remind all your viewers, I forgot to tell them last time, just to make sure they understand what's different about us than everybody else, is everything in all of our auctions sells without reserve. There are no reserves, there are no minimum bids. We do not allow sellers to bid on their own items or buy them back. So everything here is going to get a new owner when we're done. And we've got a lot of great items to look at. So let's get started. We'll walk around and have a look. Got a whole row of mini excavators here. I believe we've got 7 of them. One Bobcat, the rest are JCBs. Nice size, anywhere from 2 ton down to a half a ton machine. So these are super nice machines for small jobs. They have between 300 hours and about 1,200 hours. So they're nice little rigs. A bunch of them have multiple buckets with them, so they come with 2 or 3 buckets, and really handy little machines. These 3 little ones here are narrow enough they can get through a doorway, so those are pretty neat. We've got a good group of those to choose from. Got a little John Deere 2032R here. This is a one-owner tractor from a local businessman over here in Herman. He just bought a brand new one. This tractor is, I believe it's a 2015 year model, only has 174 original hours on it. So it is perfect, it's ready to go. It's got the belly mower, it's got the loader with the quick patch bucket. Just a cherry little tractor, really nice rig. These next 3 here we've got lined up have been getting a ton of interest. These 3 Internationals came out of Washington, Missouri from a collector down there. He has owned these tractors a long time. He restored them himself. All 3 of them were living in a climate controlled shop down there. First one's a 686 diesel. He owned that tractor itself over 30 years. And it is just a beautiful tractor. It's got it fixed up very nice, and it runs as good as it looks. It's got a canopy on it, just really rigged up right. Got a 544 gas next to that, set up the same way. Restored it himself, just a very beautiful tractor. And then we've got next to that a 504 diesel. And it's also restored. They've got new tires, all 3 of them. Paint is beautiful. Just fire right up. They're just really nice tractors. So we've been getting a lot of interest in these. Think we've got maybe a few more coming from him as well. He's sold these 3 first. He was talking about selling a couple more in the spring. And getting out of the collecting business completely. So they're really nice. Got a few more excavators here. This is a brand new 2021 year model Kubota U56. This is a overstock dealer inventory. It's got 7 hours on the meter only. It's never done any digging. So brand new machine, just rigged up really nice. Comes with a good tooth bucket. It's got a quick hitch. It's got the rubber block pads on steel tracks. Very nice machine. Like I said, it's only got 7 hours on the meter. Ready to go to work. Got another good Doosan. We had some of these last auction. We get a lot of this size. This came from the same home as the last two that we sold. This one I believe is a 19-year model. Got 3 good buckets with this one. All 3 buckets go with it. This one's a little higher hour. The last ones we sold were very low hour. This one's got 4,900 hours, but the machine runs and operates perfect. Cold AC, ready to go. Got a little 2.5 ton Hyundai Robex, little excavator there, just a nice size, good little machine. I think it's got about 2,900 hours on it. Nice rig. You probably recognize this skid steer here, Wyatt. We actually sold this on our last auction. This is a I believe it's a 2020 Cat 279 D3. Sold this to a good customer of ours from the state of Louisiana. He buys a lot of equipment from us. He is in the dairy power plant business. They make power plants out of the gas from dairies or something, and they had a big project that they bought a bunch of equipment for, including this skid steer, and he took it straight to Cat, spent $4,000 having it serviced, went through everything, made it perfect, and then the job got canceled. And here he showed back up with it, so he said, sell it again, I don't need it. So it's back, but it's been completely serviced by Cat and it's ready to go. So, got a 2020 Volvo L20 wheel loader here. This is something you wouldn't see around here too often. Nice sized little wheel loader. Only has 1,400 hours on it. It's got new tires. It's got a new bucket. It does have a skid steer quick attach on the headstock, so any skid steer attachments will fit on this little wheel loader, but that's a nice little rig. It's got a few bad places on the plastic there, but she runs really good. So this says 4020 on the side. It's actually a 4010. It's got a 4020 side panel on it, but pretty stout old 4010 diesel. Runs good. Got a canopy on it. Had a few things done to it. It's got a new starter. It's got some new battery boxes. She starts right up really good. Got a 3-point, but the 3-point's not installed. The arms are up there on the platform, but those go with it. So, got a 2440 John Deere. We actually have 2 of these. There's another one sitting down here. We'll see in a minute. This one came off a farm out west of Herman, where it had been its whole life. That was a one-owner tractor. Come from out west of Herman. It's been feeding cows most of its life. So, comes with a loader, comes with the bale spear, comes with the bucket. Got good tires on it, ready to go back to work. Got a couple of Fords here. Got a 3930 Ford diesel. Paint's a little edgy, but that tractor really runs good. It really is a nice running tractor. Got a Ford 2600 gas. Really nice running little tractor. Pretty nice paint on it, and just a really nice running rig. I think it's got working power steering on it too. That'd be a nice one. Pretty nice 986 International. Tractor came from down around Owensville or Bland, I believe. Runs really good, sounds good, shifts good, TA is good. Just a pretty clean old tractor. She runs pretty good. Got a Massey 2680. That's kind of a unusual tractor to see right here around our part of the world. There wouldn't be too many of these bigger Masseys around here. This one came from a farmer over by Union. It does have a loader. It doesn't come with any attachments, but it does have a skid steer headstock on it, so you can put whatever you want on there. Good tires. I think it's got something like 4,700 hours on it or something, so pretty nice rig there. Tires are very good on that tractor. Got another 2440 deer. This one's a little newer than the other one down there. That would have been an earlier one. This is a later one. Very nice tractor, really good cosmetically, very good tires. Came off of a farm down at Washington, Missouri. So got a quick attach bucket on it. Nice rig, 2 remotes. Ferguson 35, I believe. Yep, got a little Ferguson 35. That's a nice running tractor. John Deere 1010 gas. That came from down around Washington, Missouri, I think. Pretty good running tractor. Got a Farmall 300 with a wide front on it. That came from down around St. Clair. Really good running tractor. Pretty straight tractor as well. It's got an aftermarket wide front on it. Does have a fast hitch on the back. Got a remote. Pretty nice rig. Let's see. Got a
TA in this works?
It does work, yes sir. Yep, got a working TA. Works good. Got a Massey 30. Pretty nice old tractor. That belt pulley and stuff goes with it that's laying on the ground there, but runs pretty good. That would be something you wouldn't find quite as much around here. Got another Farmall Cub. We always get a lot of the Cubs. Good running little tractor. Does come with this belly mower back here behind it. Here's 2 tractors that we just don't run across too often around here. We got a pair of Minneapolis Malines, Model U. Really good running tractor. That's one of the hand clutch models there. That's a little different deal, and pretty nice running tractor. Really runs good. Battery's a little weak on these 2. They're probably gonna need batteries, but they both run nicely. Got a Minneapolis M5. Also something we wouldn't see too often. Let's see here. Ford 601. That tractor runs and drives. It's going to need a water pump though. Water pump's leaking. Then we got a Ford 4000 diesel. Tractor runs pretty good. Just had the injection pump rebuilt, so she runs and starts up really well. And that's pretty well the end of the tractors down here. We could head up to the other end of the yard and see some things up there. All right, we're back. We've got a couple of combines here, Wyatt. Got a 6620 Titan 2. Pretty clean old combine. It literally just came from about 2 miles down the road here. It's been living just 2 miles down the road for a good portion of its life. I think it was up out of Callaway County before that, but pretty nice rig. I think it's got like about 2,900 total hours on it. The hour meter was changed, but we had record of when that was done, so I think it's only showing maybe like 1,400 hours on the meter now, or 1,600 I think, but we've got it written down inside. I think it's 2,900 original hours on it. It does have working hydraulic 4-wheel drive. Nice combine. It does not come with any heads. Got a 1460 International. It came from up by Reedsville. Good customer up there who's sort of downsizing his operation as he's getting up in years and selling a lot of his stuff. So really good tires on that combine. Hydraulic 4-wheel drive on that machine also. We do have a grain head and a corn head with header carts that sell separately from that combine later in the auction. So if you're looking at that combine, want some heads for it, we've got heads that came in with it that are being sold later in the auction, so make sure you check those out as well. Got a couple of really nice single axle dump trucks. Everybody always loves those. Got a really nice GMC top kick here with a cat diesel in it. Got a little 10-foot bed on it. This would be a hydraulic brake truck. Runs really nicely. Came off of a local farm, and I believe it was a county truck before that. We've got some more up here we'll talk about. We've got a little crane truck. This is something we don't get too often. Got an old GMC crane truck here. It's got one of those 8.2 V8 diesels in it. That's a little unusual. You don't see too many of those around here either, but it's got a JLG crane. The crane does work, and they were using it pretty much all the time, and they just upgraded to a newer truck, but A little older truck, but pretty nice truck. Probably got one of the nicest single axle dump trucks we've ever sold right over here. Probably one of the cleanest. A little International 4900 single axle. Came from a very good customer of ours down in Cuba, Missouri, who has a small farm, and he just sort of plays around, and he just likes to own nice equipment. And this was really nice little truck. It's got a mechanically injected DT 360 International diesel engine in it, 7-speed transmission. It is an air brake truck. Really clean little bed on it. The bed is a lot newer than the truck. 10-foot bed. It does have a grain gate in the bed as well. Got a pintle hitch and a receiver hitch on the back. That truck is just really nice. It well taken care of and really runs good. So we're excited to see how it does. Got another little single axle truck here, a little Ford F650. Came from a landscaping company in St. Louis that we do a lot of business with. Really a good running little truck. It's got a 5.9 Cummins in it with a manual transmission. So everybody always loves those. Truck runs really good. Bed's a little rusty, but a good running truck. Got a lot of John Deere Gators this auction. We've got them spread out. There's some here, there's some over in the other row. This little 2-wheel drive one came from somebody here in town. That is a really nice unit, low hours. We've got a couple of these 6x4s. This one came off a farm out by Pershing. And then we've got some others that came off a landscaping company in St. Louis down at the other end of the yard. Got a nice Polaris Ranger here. Getting ready for deer season. That thing's ready to go. Fully enclosed cab, hard cab on it. That's a nice unit. Came from a local farmer. Got a really nice Kawasaki Mule 4010 2-seater here. Came from a local farmer just right down the road. He's owned it its entire life. I think it's got 1,300 hours. Really a nice good unit. Here's something pretty nice. Late model Kubota RTV X1140. Came from a local farmer here as well. Just a super clean unit. It is a diesel hydrostat transmission. Really a nice rig. It's got good tires. So plenty of good UTVs as always. Got some pickups we could talk about here just a little bit. This is a super nice truck. Actually came from down in your part of the country, Wyatt. Came out of an estate down there. And that truck, I believe, is an 05 model. Has only 69,000 original miles. 3/4 ton 4-wheel drive. Just a really nice pickup. So that's low miles and came from a very good home. Makes somebody a very nice truck. Got a 2012 F350 Ford here, flatbed. It's got a 1-year-old steel flatbed on it. Got a gooseneck hitch, receiver hitch, 6.7 Power Stroke diesel. Really good running truck. Came from a local guy here in the landscaping business. Just a really nice clean truck. Runs very good. Next two trucks came from a company in St. Louis we deal with. They're in the ecological business. I believe this one's a 15-year model, 6.7 diesel. Pretty good running truck. I think this bed was on another truck before it, so the bed's not as pretty as the rest of it, but the truck itself is pretty nice. This is another one of their trucks. This is an 04 model, crew cab dually. This was the owner of the company's personal truck. I think it's only got maybe just a little over 100,000 miles on that one, so it's lower miles for the year, and it's a pretty decent truck. Got a pretty clean old cat up here, 977H crawler loader. Came from a farm out by Chamois. Farmer out there had it. He's been doing work on his farm with it for quite some time. Just did a week's worth of dirt pushing with it right before he brought it in. Finished his last project up. Undercarriage is getting a little thin on it. It's definitely not shot, but the undercarriage is getting thin. But the little crawler just runs really good. It fires right up. It's not got a bunch of oil pouring out of it dry machine, and steers good, starts good. Just a pretty nice rig. Older machine, but really good shape. Got some nice trailers here. Got a little Kiefer 16-foot gooseneck stock trailer. Been living right down the road here, about 3 miles most its whole life. Really pretty clean trailer yet. Got an almost brand new 2023 model H&H gooseneck dump trailer. 16-footer, hydraulic hoist on it. It's got the 8,000-pound axles with the 17.5 tires. Good heavy belt trailer there. That trailer's hauled about 5 loads of dirt and mulch. That's all it's done. So here's something a little harder to find, and it's sure an older trailer, but it's in really good shape. It's a 1985 model Brooks Brothers dump trailer, 16-foot, triple axle. Brooks Brothers, I think, is up there around, maybe up around Troy or Winfield, and they really make some good heavy built trailers. So older trailer, but in really good shape for its age, and the hoist works. It's electric over hydraulic, all that stuff works and looks ready to go. Got a big pintle hitch equipment trailer there. I think it's a 25-footer. Good rig, electric brake trailer. Here's a trailer, kind of unusual deal. We had a man brought that in. He moved here from Nevada just recently. So this trailer's been living in Nevada its whole life. It's pretty much rust free. There's no rust through on it. A trailer that age would usually be getting pretty rusty if it had lived here in Missouri. But it's been out in the desert its whole life, so there's no rust through on this trailer. Really clean. It's got a soft top on the back. The front compartment here does have a hard top on it, but the back's got a soft top. So really clean trailer. Let's see. Oh, here's another nice trailer. Came from the same man as that single axle dump truck down there. Came from down by Cuba, Missouri. I think it's a 2020 year model PJ, flatbed gooseneck. This one has got a, the ramps are what they call a power tail. It's a regular ramp. It's not a drop dove hydraulic, dovetail, but the ramps are actually electric over hydraulic. You push a button and they just fold up and lay down. So they're regular style ramps, but it's electric over hydraulic. It's a pretty nice unit, and that trailer has hardly hauled anything. It is in really great shape. Well, we're back in the miscellaneous row. Wyatt always likes to come back and check out the weights. He's always looking for weights. We've got some kind of unusual weights back here. We got 4 sets that were all being used on Minneapolis Moline. Came in from the same seller, brought those tractors. Those are 4 good ones there. There's 2 of them over there. And then we've got 2 sets over here as well. So I'm sure you could use them on some other tractors as well, but if you're looking for some Moline weights, we've got some. So I think we do have some John Deere suitcase weights down yonder also, if you're looking for some of those. We've got some engine drive welder generators in the miscellaneous row. Again, people are always looking for those. We've got some brand new unused DR power equipment, still new in the crate, that we got from a dealer that was closing down. That is a pull behind tiller that's still new in the crate, not assembled. And we've got a DR stump grinder here that's brand new, never been used, some other things like that. We also have some neat poly fuel tanks down there, brand new poly fuel tanks. They're 100-gallon tanks that have the built-in 12-volt pumps as well. We've got some new excavator buckets. Here's these John Deere weights I've mentioned. But we do have these brand new poly tanks. These are pretty neat. We've got 4 of these. Like I said, they're 100-gallon, and they've got the fork pockets underneath of them so you can pick them up. And they've got the 12-volt pump. They come with a hose with a automatic shut-off nozzle and everything, so you can put that right in the back of your truck and haul fuel. Got a canopy for a IH there. Pretty nice canopy and roll guard. Lots of stuff back here, as always. All right, we're back inside. We're in the warehouse. We've got a couple of hit and miss engines on this auction. This one is really unusual. It's a New Way Model E Type C. It's a 4.5 horse. It's air-cooled vertical engine. tried to find something out about it on the internet. We've sold a lot of hit and miss engines over the years, and I'd never seen one like it, and I couldn't find one on the internet that looked like it. So it's on a cart. It's got a sawbuck on the back, belt drive setup, and just a really unique engine, and somebody new is going to get to own it. So pretty nice deal there. We've got some more of them over here. We'll take a look as we walk on over here. Got some really neat double-sided Sinclair porcelain signs made in around 1960. We got 3 of those that came from local gas stations. I think those were found in either Herman or New Haven. I can't remember exactly where they came from, but local signs. Got all kinds of stuff in here. As always, got Milwaukee tools. We've got cedar lumber. We've got all kinds of things. There's 3 more hit and miss over here. We've got a let's see, I believe this is a 2.5 horse economy, and we've got a 1 3/4 horse economy, and then we've got another new way here on a cart. They're all free. We haven't had any of them running, but they all spin, and pretty nice little engines. People are always looking for those. So.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the auction preview of the fall online equipment auction with Schneider Auctioneers. Make sure to go check out SchneiderAuctioneers.com. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching, and God bless.